Could the Middle East, a region already brimming with volatility, be on the precipice of a far-reaching conflict? This question, unfortunately, is not merely hypothetical. Recent events suggest that the region might be inching towards a broadening of hostilities, with Israel, Iran, and Lebanon at the epicenter. All started with Israel's attack on Iran, an event that sent shockwaves through the international community. The attack, which came amidst escalating tensions between these two nations, has precipitated a series of events that could potentially change the dynamics of the Middle East. The assault, the United States, a staunch ally of Israel, deployed 2 aircraft carriers near the Israeli coast, a move that was seen as a show of support for its ally. This move, however, has been met with threats from Iran and Hezbollah, who have vowed to stand with Hamas against Israel. This development has raised concerns about the possible involvement of the United States in a broader regional conflict. The situation becomes even more complex when considering the potential involvement of other global powers like Russia and China, which could have significant consequences for U.S. interests in the region. The situation took a further turn for the worse when the violence between Israel and Hamas escalated, with exchanges of fire occurring between Israeli forces and Hezbollah. This development has raised fears of an escalation at the Lebanese border, which could potentially draw the United States into a much wider conflict. The situation has been described as a powder keg, a term first used by President Reagan in the 80s to describe the Middle East following the Beirut barracks bombing that claimed the lives of 241 U.S. service members. This description seems apt today, as the region teeters on the brink of a broader conflict. It's crucial to underscore the economic implications of such a conflict. Renowned economist Nouriel Roubini, also known as Dr. Doom, has warned that the market is underestimating the risk of a broader regional war. He suggests that a severe conflict could disrupt oil supply, resulting in a spike in oil prices and a stagflationary shock. In summary, the attack by Iran on Israel has set off a chain of events that could potentially lead to a broader conflict involving several global powers. The escalation of violence between Israel and Hamas, the potential involvement of the United States, and the threats of escalation at the Lebanese border all point to the possibility of a wider conflict. The economic implications of such a conflict could be far-reaching, with potential disruptions in oil supply and significant economic impacts. The situation remains volatile, and the world watches with bated breath as events unfold in the Middle East.